Good morning, everybody. I'm sleepy and I'm still playing Warcraft 2. Same evenings, same game. So last time it said we were preparing for an assault against Southshore, but I'm not really sure about that. We were just building oil platforms and having a chill old time while our Great Hall was burning to bits. But, let's just keep going and see where it's going from this.
Now that the Armada is well supplied with the precious black substance that your tankers have amassed, Doomhammer feels it is time to make a gruesome example of Hillsbrad. With the aid of new foundry sites that allow you to construct more advanced ships, you may build transports to deliver your forces across the channel to the cowering human settlement. All who oppose the Horde must be taught a harsh lesson. Leave no one alive.
Woohoo! So, for all you old school classic Warcraft fans, now it's time to raid Darkshore once again. So we will of course start by building farms. So we just unlocked the tankers, which is interesting. That's or the dropships or whatever they're called here. So we will start just by making sure that our starting island is not covered with enemies, just so that when we actually send our troops over to Southshore, we don't get absolutely ravaged. It would be terrible to get a couple of footmen and some archers into our supply lines, but seems like we're fine. So we will start by sending you to the mine. Now, me having played StarCraft 2 and even a bit of StarCraft 1 and Warcraft 3 since last time I played Warcraft 2, you really noticed that the resource gain is actually really slow. Not only are they in the mines a lot longer, you also usually start with very few peons or peasants. So it will be a bit of a, not a learning curve, but rather an adjustment curve. But looking at it from this angle, it looks like we are quite safe. Though I am guessing that we are gonna get invaded. Maybe not now, but within the near future. So we want to build a few more peons. We want both the gold income, which you can never have too much gold, really. It'll always be useful, if not just to build farms, to build a couple of grunts. Lumber is a bit more situational. You will usually need a little of it, but you can get by without a large amount of it most of the time, unless you want axe throwers, and I mean, considering they call me boss, I'm inclined to think that I do need these guys.
I got axe for you.
And he got an axe from me.
Say hello to my little friend.
And he quotes Tony Montana, so he's cool with me. Let's see here. We want lumber mills. We do want a barracks eventually, but it looks like we still need quite a lot more gold, and we don't have the peon line, the peon conga line yet. We need quite a lot more of these peons, so we need a few more farms. Maybe 2 of them. What was it? 400? 500. Okay, so we'll build another farm for the last of them. So one more peon comes home. Meanwhile, I guess we'll go exploring with the destroyer. See if we can pick up some footmen on the enemy lines, or just explore a bit. Oh, and here we go. Oh. Nope, we're not having that. So we have an elven destroyer here. We need you axe throwers here. We need you to get the elven destroyer within Oh, no, 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 no. Don't lose yourself an extra this early. That is not okay. Though we'll make sure to take care of this Elven Destroyer. Oh, no! Of course, he runs away. The Cowardly Alliance runs away once again, but we will take this time to build another farm, and my APM being not the highest doesn't help, but okay, we got down the Elven Destroyer. We have this half-damaged one. Thankfully we have enough oil to produce 2 more ships, and I don't think we need a lot more than that. But what we'll do is we will build a lumber mill, because this is the requirement to be able to build the shipyard. As well as being a nice place to put the lumber, so they don't have to run all the way to the Great Hall. But you may as well... Let's see here, we need 600. Yeah, you can go get gold. And we'll make sure that this guy builds... Oh, this guy can build, now that the guy is returning. I did not mean to select the troll. I am butterfingered right now, but it's fine. Okay, so we'll trap you inside of here, doesn't really matter, you'll chop your way out anyways. Speaking of chop, so one of my first instances of online multiplayer was actually in Warcraft 2, playing one of the maps called Chop Chop, where you start in something like 8x10 square, where you have a Great Hall and a mine and pretty much nothing more but a couple of peons. And what you need to do is you chop your way out. You start with max supplies because they put farms in every end of the map, and then you would have to chop your way to your opponent, or chop your way away from them just to keep keep yourself safe. That's also when I learned about people using strategy in strategy games, which to me that was just like, whoa! You can actually make tactics. You can like not just build a huge troop and send them towards the enemy, because later it turned out that people would just put mages and catapults on the other side and just bombard my dudes before I could even get to them. I mean, I stood there with a bunch of axe throwers, but what could I do? I didn't have nothing. So, sobering experience for, I wouldn't even say teenage me, it was very, very young me. It was, what could I have been? 7 years old when I played it online, maybe. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience. Okay, so unfortunately this is the part of the game where they are harvesting lumber for a year, but it's fine. I think we have enough to build our first shipyard. Yes, do it here on the ice, something I definitely remember Hillspread being famous for. So I guess this is one of the interesting things. So I remember I played through World of Warcraft since I think it was the release of the Maraudon patch or just before. It was around the time that Zul'Gurub got released, so very early vanilla World of Warcraft. And I remember Hillspread being one of the most boring zones to me. Like it had Southshore, so you always had something to raid. I played Horde, by the way. So I guess that was kind of cool, but besides that I thought the quests were kind of dull. You killed yetis, you killed spiders, and it wasn't really my cup of tea. I was much more a fan of the zone afterwards, which is called the... I can't remember the place with Hammerfell and... Well, spoilers, Hammerfell, because that's where Orgrim Hammer fell, if I don't recall incorrectly, which is very possible that I did, but... and I remember Altreich, the Altreich Mountains being this kind of weird place. Like, I remembered it from Warcraft 2, but I mean, considering they didn't really have mountains in this game, with its only terrain pretty much being, you know, forest and water, I thought it was kind of weird. But then I got to the point where I entered the Altreich Valley, and whoo, boy, you know, if you haven't played the old Alterac Valley, then I'm not sure if it's the same in classic World of Warcraft right now, but holy damn, you should try to get a feel for it, because those battles were long. Now, me and my brother, we actually played a lot together during that time. I was playing on his account, you know, don't tell Blizzard, because you're not supposed to share accounts, but we used to share accounts, and we would enter an Alterac Valley playing together at like 8 in the morning. You'd play for a couple of hours, you would then, you know, go to work or go to school, or if it's a weekend, just hang out, play some Super Nintendo or something. And then a couple of hours later, you'd hop onto World of Warcraft again. You'd open up an Alterac Valley, and you would be joining the same match. And that would be like 6 or 7 hours later, and it's like, huh, that's interesting. I think the longest match we ever played was somewhere around 19 hours. We went to bed and continued the match the day after. Okay, so Destroyer. Interesting is that we are not able to build the actual dropship, so I do think we need a... I think they said we need a foundry. And of course we need some more gold for that. Well, just send in the peons. But yeah, that was an experience. You would have to do all these weird side quests. You'd gather blood for summoning ancient beings. I think they had, what's it called? Treants, the Ancient of War on the Alliance side, and you'd have like a rock beast for the Horde, I think. Either way, it was a great time. Go there, you'd fight whatever her name was, the dwarvish captain of the Alliance in the first bunker, and damn, it was just a real good time. But you know, I definitely understand why they remade it. It was just a little too big, maybe. See a seal. But you know, the nostalgia goggles are probably weighing quite thick right here. So take it with a pinch of salt, but damn, I remember it being one of the best things I've ever played. And I mean, you don't really get that anywhere with the multiplayer matches lasting for not days, but at least a day. It was like a raid, but yeah, it was definitely a thing you should have had experienced if you played it in the old days. And you know, it was the first place to get yourself one of the best weapons. You would hold on to that polearm, the ice barbed spear, for oof. You'd have it for so long if you played as a warrior. You'd probably wear it until you started raiding seriously, because it was just that damn good. Oh, we're being... oh, okay. It says we're being attacked when we're the ones attacking them. Oh, I just forgot we forget to build a barracks. Well, never mind. We'll send in this guy. Thankfully, I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. The enemy is not that strong, and I think we just have to destroy the enemy base. Yeah, destroy Hillspread. But yeah, I remember the Alterac Mountains being like this just amazing scenario where you just ran out and you had a real army on both sides, and just one of my favorite things. And here we go. Got our first transport. Let's set him up. Let's send in the clowns.
Yes, Captain. You're the captain. I would love to. I would love to. You're the captain.
Let's see here.
You're the captain.
Wait, you're... okay, now you're attacking. Yeah, and let's unload. I guess that's you. And there we go. And let's see, what kind of forces do they have? Okay, they have a scout tower, which isn't really a problem because the scout towers don't attack. Oh god. Oh, you poor grunt. Oh god. Okay. Okay, so you should... Oh god. Oh. Bad call by me, but you know. What you gonna do? Let's just pull back with transport. We'll build ourselves a couple of X-Throwers and a couple of grunts. Let's throw down another barracks. I don't think we need another farm. We need more for gold. And let's get some better throwing axes. Oh, we're being attacked. Oh, well, that's fine. So now we can make sure that they don't build any water troops, although I don't think they build anything this early. Well, someone's ready to work. Send you into the mine. I think we're getting quite full there. We need another axe thrower. And you should go in there. Let's get a couple more before we send them in. Just to make sure that this gets over with quickly. Now this is what I dislike about the early maps, is that it's a lot of waiting around. Because the game was just naturally a slower thing. Doesn't help that my APM is pretty terrible, and I'm not playing at the max speed because, by god, the combat just gets a bit too much. Actually, let's just, for the sake of sanity, just max it out. I'll have to adjust, but that's fine. I won't complain anymore about it now, since I brought this on myself. But let's get this one full. Our command master. Let's get you in there. Another axe thrower, another axe thrower. I think we can unload you there, and then... Nope. Okay. We'll get over here and we'll unload over here. And then we build a couple more. Too many farms. Never mind, that's fine. Oh god, this is quick. But that's fine. It's more akin to running Zerglings in Warcraft. Or in StarCraft. I think we'll manage. So I might take this down a bit once I actually start running against during the later stages of the game. Just because I am not very confident in this. And for good reason. We almost dropped every guy there. Never mind, let's get a couple of more grunts and... Oh god. Hey, hey, hey! Lay off my ship. Damn it! Okay. Okay then. Well, can you reach? Yeah, you can. Okay, that's good. Well, I guess let's just get another dropship then. So I will take this down for future maps. Maybe not all the way, because that was a little too slow, but holy damn, I can't really handle this speed right now. Let's see here. Can you reach something? Nope. I guess we'll just put you to stand your ground. And we'll send you back to pick up more troops. Because while I don't think so, I think it'll be a bit quicker to send these guys in. Let's see here. Okay. Never mind. That was a bad plan. Okay. So the thing is that the axe throwers are very squishy. I really should be making sure to take out their... if I'm not microing, I really should take out their foot soldiers first, because damn, they hurt. Oh, let's see here. Okay. I mean, that's just a bad plan. And unfortunately... Okay, so now we got another full one. So my question is, am I able to be a bit smarter this time? And I mean, I'm just gonna go out and say that I don't think I'll be much smarter this time, but you know, one could always try. So if I'm able to grab one of these guys, I'll make sure to build another farm. Let's see here, get you into the ship. Now, unfortunately, because of the crappy pathfinding, it's a bit hard to micro in this game. Especially when you're not that great at RTSs like me. I'm more of a turn-based kind of guy. As in what I'm actually good at. But you know, it doesn't really matter. I don't have to be good at this game to enjoy it. Because, by God, this is hitting my nostalgia so hard. Like, these farms, they just remind me of the ones over in Hellspread, actually. You know, this could just as well be Terran Mill in the future. Which I'm guessing is the design they kept using for World of Warcraft. But by God, it's... oh, it's hitting... the nostalgia is hitting like a truck. Let's see here, build a farm. Another axe thrower, another axe thrower. We'll get another dropship. We'll send you guys up. And if you haven't tried Warcraft 2, I definitely would recommend you to buy this game. It's available on GOG or Good Old Games. And I'd say it's worth it just for the music. And if you don't want to play it, I understand it. It's an older game. It's kind of clunky, but by God, the mood in this game is just great. And the music is just oof. This is something I usually listen to on the side while I'm working, and it's just so damn good. Same with StarCraft 1 music. Of course, the StarCraft 2 music is, and the Warcraft 3 music is still good, but I feel it's more background noise than actual, you know, attempted orchestra pieces, which usually is the case with older video games. They tried to make something akin to old school music, and you can definitely hear the vibe in it. And with this, I think this is the last one, Terran Mill, we'll call it that one. And that's the Yeti Cave, obviously. Is this the end? I can see the sound fading out. No? I guess I missed something. Okay, well then we'll take the looper. Wait, they built more? Okay, so I must have missed them rebuilding this. Well, no matter. It just makes me... God damn it. Goddamn peasants. So this is like playing Warcraft 3 and then BMing you by just not surrendering and having that one guy running around trying to build a new town hall just to make sure that the game doesn't end. You know, don't be that guy. And here we go. That's the end of the town hall. And this should be it. I'll take a loop around. Yeah. Zug Zug. Oh god, what did they do this time? Oh no. I might have just missed an entire island. Oh, well. Egg on my face. Oh well. I guess let's just build a couple of more dudes then, and we'll sell you out here, and here. Did they find anything? No, nothing here. Alrighty, so it wasn't there. Then we'll take you out. Take me home, country roads. You miss an entire base over here? I see no alliance over here. Interesting. Now this is something I don't really remember, but hey, you know, let's just go check out the Fog of War. Maybe I missed them. Oh, we sure did. Okay. We'll build ourselves some more destroyers. We'll send these guys over. Oh no, wait. I have them on select here. We'll send them over. We'll unload them here. Can we bait in this guy? We can, and then we'll unload here. We'll unload here, and come on. Come on. Okay then. Okay, this one is the lowest, so come on. No, okay. Now we'll take this. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Well, let's just continue building destroyers and sending them up here. Ding ding. Well, it's a good thing I am not in a hurry. Let's just sit back and take a sip of your coffee or water or tea or beer or whatever you're drinking. And do remember, stay hydrated. Can't stress it enough. It's very good for you. And here we go. Yes! Well, that's it for the 4th map of Warcraft 2. I hope you're enjoying this, and if not, then that's okay. Just leave a comment if you want to, like the video if you want to. If not, have a good day anyways. But for now, good night and sleep tight.